Rise and shine, my people, my peeps. Who's up? It's early. I woke up early, around 4 in the morning. I mean, with thoughts. There's just so much going on in this world. Hello, hello. Good morning. How you doing? Can I call you King? Your name is so long. How you doing this morning? So this is not any specific topic, just thoughts. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. That's what I call you, King. Um, uh, yeah, so many thoughts that I've been having. This world, in and of itself, seems like it's going through a purge, right? Not only what we see in the system, what we're seeing as of late coming out of Hollywood. I often have wondered to myself, what are you saying? Trust. Well, what does the drip mean? Are you dripping with money, diamonds, and pearls? Uh, is that what that stands for? I like King. Let me know what drip means. What you dripping with? Um, but not only that we know what's coming out. It's and trust and believe. It's not like we hadn't heard what was coming out of the evil that came out of Hollywood, the music industry, hell, any industry. I believe doggone child protective services might be worse than the doggone music industry in and of itself. It just sounds better because it's the industry, right? But they've been moving more children than the industry probably ever. That's they probably main supply. Child protective services moving in children. Oh, drip is your fashion. Okay. Personality. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Your definition. Facts. Okay. So, um, we've been hearing about, the strike that happened and it, quickly ended. The cargo. Yeah. How about they trying to say Diddy is tied into what was going on with the cargo, the folks striking, the port strikes. They even finding children in the doggone cargoes, in those doggone metal box containers being shipped. They shipping children from across the ocean deep. This stuff is so damn sinister. It's so damn. sick. They be like they tapped out really much, running dry of using the children here. Like when I said the Child Protective Service might be even worse than the industry, it just sounds more glamorous when we say the industry is corrupt. When it's your neighborhood child protective services that might be just the source of the evil itself, using children for that chrome. You know, I ain't saying it right. You figure it out. You do your own research. Sacrifices and so on and so forth. I even heard a song that Biggie sang. You know, they got us hooked on those popular songs of rappers like Biggie and Tupac and everything. But I do recall that when MTV was popping, before we even had BET, there was it was like the late night part or the uncut version. Actually, y'all know what the uncut means, the dirty version of some songs that they couldn't play or they didn't play during the daytime. They played it at night. Kind of like parental guidance situation. But they always got us hooked on the radio version of songs, right? The radio version of songs, we ain't hear all the dirty words, and because with them dirty words in there, it kind of cut different. It hit different. But there was other songs that we didn't listen to, and man, maybe we should have heard some of those songs and we wouldn't want to listen to none of it. And none of them would have been our favorite rappers. You wouldn't be arguing about who you like, Biggie or Tupac, West Coast, beef versus all that jazz. Because you would hear the devil in the rhymes and the rhythms that they slipped them into. But we didn't go and listen to all the album. Back in the 70s, they sold an album. They played that vinyl to the end. When it came to the 90s, we was listening to tracks. One track, you bump that bad boy. And trust and believe I know what I speak upon. Radio changed. DJs used to know music like music knew them. Then the industry made you guys listen to tracks. Took out the real radios, DJs, right? What y'all have nowadays is just nothing but programming. Yeah. In fact, it probably was a blessing. Not probably. Most likely it was a blessing that the Most High moved me out of there, but put me there for me to see, for me to actually see what was popping, how it really was ran. They put y'all guys on a loop. When I was coming through listening to the radio, all that was, it was fun. I mean, it was interactive. That's what my stint there for 7+ years working in radio and media. I came in right as it was being taken over by the loop. Y'all stuck in a loop in the radio world. And people say, I don't listen to the radio. I don't listen to the, yes you do. Yes you do. You just think you're picking the songs that you pick. You have to hear them some kind of way. Radio, TV, media, it is all one and the same. Trust and believe. That's why the company I worked for changed their name to Media, not iHeartRadio. That's just a division of the company. It's iHeartMedia. It's all one and the same. It just makes you think that, you know, or the younger folks think that they don't listen to the radio. Yes, you do. It'll always be there. It is part of the airwaves. Corruption is so, so deep and sinister. There was a song I was getting ready to say um, about Biggie. And I like Big. I like Tupac. I like Biggie. I really didn't have, I don't know, preference. I love it when you call me Big Papa. That was the jam. You know, Tupac, inspirational song, Keep Your Head Up. They all had songs that we didn't hear, we didn't play. At least I didn't. There was a song that is circulating on TikTok about Biggie. I was trying to listen to all kind of other stuff to get what I had heard out of my head. Lyrics like, we get the children. I don't want to say it was just boys, but we get the children. We F them in the, you know, behind. I'm trying to keep this clean. PG-13. We F them in the behind and we throw them over the bridge. Y'all, y'all don't hear me though. Biggie said they get the children, they F them in the behind, and they throw them over the bridge. I had never heard this song, this lyrics. When I heard them yesterday, I was like, how many more songs that were hitting on the full CDs? Some of y'all guys might listen to the full CDs or the dirty version. I had never heard that. And if you heard it, did you really hear it? Did you really hear the words? Because a lot of folks used to convince themselves it's the beat I'm listening to, especially when they wanted to play a song that their parents didn't agree to. It's the beat. I like the beat. It wasn't the lyrics. Man, and that probably came to pass because as music progressed from late 90s through the 2000s, came mumble rap. Mumble rap. Whatever they were saying. I was checked out by then. I really wasn't into it anyway. Hell, working at the station, they used to say, "Don't you know this?" No, I don't know that song. I don't know that. I'm looking it up just like you. I ain't want to listen to it. I ain't want to hear it, right? Because I knew by then what that music was doing and why they had it on the loop, even if it was radio station ready. I knew why they had it on the loop. Let me see what you're saying. Trust and believe. Hold on. Let me go down or back up. There were so many false rumors of UK rappers. Oh, really? I mean, man, did he? I don't know. Did he had a wide web a wide web that he threw out there. You know. So you're in the UK. Interesting. They banned Tupac in the UK. Shoot, well, like I was saying, some of these doggone songs, we didn't hear all of the doggone lyrics, all of the doggone, the full CD. Some people did. But when it went from CD to, downloads, they got you used to listening to one or two tracks, although they had the artists still sign the contracts to make them pump out more songs than people even really listen to, just so that they can have it in their, you know, archives and hoping that maybe later. What's good, guys? What's good, Caboose? What's good? You back in the house? Or were you outside? Were you outside, Caboose? Are you back home? Were you traveling the world? Oh, Tupac wasn't banned? Oh, okay, my bad. Maybe I'm reading it wrong because I'm kind of, I'm up, but I'm still laying down talking to you guys since I'm up. Your house. You back in my house. Oh, hello, hello. Yes, that is kind of actual and factual, huh? At least hopefully via these uh, internet streets. Hopefully via these internet streets, honey. Yeah, I can concur. I can agree. Because let me tell you, I live rent free in some people's minds. I'm trying to tell you, I live rent free. Oh gosh, I talking about living rent free in people's minds, and P Diddy, the Diggler, take that just means so much more. It's different. It just has a whole different meaning. But Diddy had loyal people around him, enablers, enablers. Diddy rose to great height, fame, fortune, enablers. People that just wanted to be around just to be around, just to maybe get a little bit of that shine cast upon them, right? And enablers in everywhere that he went, in every sense of the word. Enablers from restaurants to hotels to, and some of them people he passed a couple of dollars to. Shoot, more than a couple. Because in some people's lives, 10 grand is set you up right. So imagine throwing a couple of uh, stacks, 2,000, somebody's way as a tip. You know, you know what's right. You seeing that I did wrong. But here's 2,000. Because did he know you beneath him financially? But you're a witness, right? You're a witness to his wrongdoing. And you probably like Diddy. Probably was a fan. Probably, yeah, I like some of the things he did. Because all of us did, you know? We like some of the music he produced. not knowing, all of his secrets, not knowing all of his demons. So we all can say we like some of the things that he produced. But there's people in this world that will look the other way simply because you gave them some money. Hmm They will actually look the other way because you slid a couple of stacks their way. Yeah, you know about them. Oh, shoot. And you really have heard about them. News break tonight on Channel 5. Diddy arrested. Diddy's home has been confiscated and seized by FBI, ATF, CIA. They have found the baby oil. You even have heard the top of the news, the headline news report. Homeboy all up and down the block. Everybody's calling newspaper stand Diddy Diggler. Hello, hello. You heard the reports. And Diddy got out before, they, put the cuffs on him and took him on in. He been out around here trying to figure out his escape, trying to move that plane around, trying to, they kept that plane, his private jet away from him. There's been people still out here enable us. Diddy slide in 2000 they way, man, you ain't seen me. Now I ain't seen you, bruh. Cause last time you came through this restaurant, you held it down for me, bruh. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. You can have raped and popped them little boys in their butt and threw them over the bridge like, your homeboy said in his records. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. You good with me. You my peoples. How it looks the other way when the devil comes walking through. Because I know right now the devil runs this realm. There's people is down with the devil, y'all. There's people down with the devil. They gonna act like they don't see dirt and crime being committed because the devil slides them a couple of stacks. Just like that. And they blind. They ain't seen nothing. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak of no evil. Long as they taken care of, long as they got that little money for that little time that they got it, their loyalty has been sealed. Just like Judas. Some of you guys, don't know Judas. He was one of Jesus's homeboys, Yahushua's homeboys, road dog. Sold him out for a couple of coins of silver. Money talks to a lot of people. Bullshit walks. Mm-hmm. I never, and when I say never, ever, ever, will be controlled, or will I ever sell out for the shackles. I don't give a damn who slid me any money my way. I stand for truth and only the truth, because I know the truth will set you free, and that is in more ways than one. Trust and believe. You will sell out for dust. You are like like that man. Y'all remember The Matrix. Y'all know I like to refer back to the movie The Matrix. So true. It's a crew. But some people can't. They can't stand the rain. Can you stand the rain? Some people can't stand the rain. Some people can't stand the pressure that this life may bring. The game, right? The hardships, the pain. So we all, the ones that are awakened to the reality that is shaking them awake. And you are beamed up into the ship. But sometimes we come back down here like in the Matrix, this learning field. And it seems so real. Y'all remember the sellout in the Matrix? I don't even know his name. Gear, or I want to say it's Gear, but I might be mistaken. Sold out the crew so he can come back down here and get the fake life. Eat the synthetic steak. He could not. He didn't have the cojones. He didn't have the balls to stand the rain. To look at the pain. He wanted the Band-Aid to be put back on and for mommy to kiss it. He wanted the dream. Put me back down in the Matrix. Let me go back to sleep. Yeah, rockabye me back to sleep. Sell out for shekels. Sell out for the fake synthetic steak. Y'all remember him? Mm-hmm. How many of y'all are sellouts out there? Because it gets intense out here in this simulation, right? Some would call it. In this training ground. Hell, some of y'all men, yeah, the ones that are supposed to be stronger. Yeah, some of y'all, you can't handle the pain. Can you stand the rain? Will sell out for shuckles and big up folks who got more fake ass money than you do. They won't stand on principles but act like you standing on morals. Principles. Like you got some kind of standards. And you have nothing but imagination of grandeur, of being next to the devil himself. Diddy had a lot of supporters, a lot of people who felt he helped me, although I seen him slap the smooth crap out of Cassie. But hell, I'm gonna look the other way. Cause he took care of me when I was, he didn't know my situation. But hell, he passed me a couple of stacks, so he good people. He's straight up and down in my eyes. That's what got us here in the first place, ladies and gentlemen. People like that. Straight like that. Looking the other way. Because they situation got taken care of because a couple of shekels. Dirty money. Blood money. Took care of their lifestyle. For a minute. or, let's say an hour, because they came back and passed him a couple more, might have seen him. He could have been a doorman. Did it come swinging through? Gave him another 100 just because. Fools they are out here, being paid off and bought by dust. Paid off and bought by dust. But that truly shows the character of their being. I'd rather folks speak up for the truth than be paid off with a couple of shekels of silver. Yeah, that's who I would rather have standing beside me. Huh. Uh-huh. Those are the true warriors, men and women of value, with standards. Can't pay me off. Although I'm going through hard times, I'm going through it. Oh, yes, indeed. But you can't pay me off and make me say, you're a good man indeed. You are a good man when you are not. No one could ever didify me. Because there's a lot of folks out here getting diddified and swear they still men when only they just been diddified, paid smooth off. Hmm. Keep them several miles away from me. Just think about it. You can literally have people see wrongdoings, literally understand for themselves what is right and what is wrong. And because somebody comes swooping through and slides you some money, you will consider these people to be loyal. You would consider these people to be stand up and righteous people. And you see the dirt that they do, you've been diddified. You've been diddified. That means you would sit and watch a child being raped. Great. Sexually assaulted. That's the type of person you are. If you can see the simplest wrong being committed to somebody, in your eyes, you may consider it to be simple wrongdoing. But you know it's wrong in and of itself. And if you can't stand on that and be a truth teller when you are a witness to something that is wrong, and you can't stand on that, you are the type of person that will stand at the door and hear children screaming and hollering and being tortured and watch the torturers come out of the room with blood on their hands and slide you a couple of stacks. And you will proclaim that these torturer beings are stand up and righteous. You are nothing more than a devil imp. That's right. You are on this team of Satan. Sell out. There is not any amount of money that will make me agree to someone's wrong deeds. No amount of money will make me agree to anyone's wrong deeds. Do you know there is no level to sin? Well, there is. There's one forgettable. There's one unpardonable sin, blasphemy of the Holy Spirit. But there's no white lies and there's no black lies. I'm just going to tell a little white lie. No, you telling a lie. For you see, a lie is a lie is a lie. Straight like that. There's no cutting of corners. And when you think that somebody can pass you a couple of dollars and now the lie is the truth, get thee from me, Satan. For you see, they can't even understand why is there a hotline for Diddy? Because there are people who have been affected. And there are people who sold out for a couple of dollars to say this man was righteous. He helped out the community. Hell, they gonna have a movie about Diddy too. Nino Brown, he was the new Nino Brown. He was out there passing out turkeys to the community. That man was a good man. He brought some turkeys to the community. He fed us on Thanksgiving. My family was hungry. It's not, but he did take Miss Johnson a turkey, and I did hear, her daughter hollering and screaming and begging to somebody to save her, and you know, I did see Diddy, come out of there, zipping up his pants but he brought us them turkeys for Thanksgiving. Thank you, Diddy. Thank you, Nino Brown. Thank you, devil. It's people like that, y'all, out here. We should know by now that it does not take you to sign away your soul, right? As they say in the industry for big dollars. Some of y'all signed away your soul for Happy Meals, like Kanye said he signed away his soul for a Happy Meal. He only got a couple of Happy Meal toys. Literally, that's what some of y'all out here got. Simply by looking the opposite way and claiming that you standing on principles, morals, and values. Let me see what y'all talking about. It's a sad, sad state of the world. Yeah, gang stalking straight from the devil. Show you right. Agree. You're Muslim? Okay. That's what's up. That's what, um, were you raised, or is that part of your culture? Because some people, I think, convert to Muslim, to be a Muslim, Sunni Muslim. I'm not familiar. Not familiar, so I can't even speak on it. um, it's Arabic, so Arabic, and it means garden and prayer person. Oh, I like that. That's popping. I like that. What is in a name? Who says that? That's a poem. I think it was by, oh goodness, Shakespeare. What is in a name? It's very important to understand why you call yourself certain names, even nicknames, right? What is in a name? So interesting. My name came up recently on this platform. What is in a name? I thought long and hard about renaming my platform. I changed it because when I was no longer on air personality, radio personality, which this platform was named after, I changed my name and I thought long and hard. What is in a name? Ethereal. Oh my goodness. When you research that, it's such a beautiful name. Ethereal. So many meanings behind ethereal, ether, our hair. The ninth ether is black people's hair, the curls, the texture. Our hair that loops and curls, just like the DNA strands of every human being that walks this earth. Your DNA strand just, it looks exactly identical to the ninth ether hair, our curls. It is in your DNA. Ethereal. I like your name though. What is in a name? I didn't just look at what was popular on TV, what was popular on these internet streets. Just threw up a name just because. No, I thought long and hard about why I would want to be called ethereal. Because, see, when you say words out loud, they mean something. What is in a name? Ethereal, beautiful, light, airy, ethereal realm, up there with the Most High Yah. Yes, indeed. You sold out to the Most High. You told us that's what's up. You didn't have to. He already owned it. Oh, but that's what's up. That is what's up. Oh, you woke up at the age of 13. Yeah, there's a lot of people that wake up very early. And the in this day and time, these young folks, they're waking up earlier and earlier. I mean, shoot, even some of the babies that are being born coming out ready to walk. I seen I think this baby was 2.5 months old walking, y'all. The mom, the whole hell. I was in shock. These babies coming out running. It's a shift. It's a new day, a new dawn upon us, y'all. Mm-hmm. Babies coming out, newborn babies coming out, lifting up their heads, smooth off the mama's chest, off the daddy's chest. Newborns. Y'all don't understand how magnificent that is. A new strand of DNA. Ah, yes, indeed. That's why I could never sell out for a couple of silver coins, gold coins, dollar bills, digital currency. Could never have me locked into anyone's loyalty. No, especially if it came down to a situation where I had to stand on truth and tell the truth and shame the doggone devil. Yeah, put that devil to shame. I'm going to put the devil to shame. That's right. I don't care who. I stand here alone, like I've been doing. A female out here making it do what it do alone. Because I stand on truth. And when I find or when the Most High sees fit for me to have a actual male in my life that can stand on truth, then it'll be what it'll be. But I ain't gonna make nothing fit into my life that is not supposed to be. Some people out here so scared to be alone and walk and know that they are walking with the Most High Yah. They would team up with the devil just because the devil helped them out of a situation that they thought they could not be helped out of by just faith, by just people coming their way, wanting to help them because they want to help them, not asking for loyalty, not being swayed by loyalty. You know, the devil uses money as a tool to lock in loyalty, to lock in your loyalty. And when you can confess out your mouth that you know the truth, but the devil came your way and you chose to stand with the devil instead of speak on truth, mm, you, sir, definitely have been diddified. And every time I see people nowadays, or people who have, I'm just going to have to say, going forward, you can't stand on truth, I'm going to look at you like you've been diddified. Because when I hear Diddy's name now and the sick perversions that that man has done, not just to Cassie, I think of the children that we will never know existed because this man destroyed them body, mind, and soul. I look at you that same way. Diddy slid you a couple of dollars and you look the other way instead of standing on truth. You got Diddyfied. I look at you as being the person in a room, being Gene, Diddy's bodyguard. You seen what went down, sir. But you got paid by Diddy to look the other way while the atrocities happen to children. I look at people who look the other way when they know the truth, but choose not to stand on it, not to speak on it, but to become loyal to the devil. I look at you like that. I look at you smooth like that. You're a slime at the bottom of the bucket. So fuck it. I look at you like that. Because who can look the other way with atrocities going on? When you give people of that kind of caliber, that kind of leeway, you build people up to be the next Diddy. Don't you know that? Do you not know that? You give them the false security of being untouchable. And so they continue to do what they do to men, women, and children alike. And their deviancy grows because, see, you have helped feed the beast, the demon within them by looking the other way, by not standing on truth. And they look at you, they look back at you with their devilish black eyes, and they laugh inside their souls because they know they have bought your loyalty, and they will do you, your family, and friends the same way they do anyone around them. But they have gotten into your head that they are somehow good people because they slid you a couple of dollars. Congratulations. I guess if congratulations are in order, maybe for your side they are. hmm Maybe for your side they are. I can't even say that for people who know the truth but do otherwise, I have pity for them. No, because I can imagine the cries of the children. Hell, imagine the cries of grown men being sexually assaulted without their will, being even acknowledged. But you gave these beasts their power. Diddy didn't always have that power, did he? Now, it grew because you fed the beast. There's people in the world and on these internet streets that continue to feed the beast of other people simply by looking away and not standing on business. But they were taken care of, right? Their families was looked after for that moment, that second, that hour. That beast might have came back through and slid you a couple of more hundred. just to keep you locked in your loyalty you have pledged to the beast. Mm, it's dirty work out here. You're British? That's what's up. I appreciate that. I love and respect all peoples and trust and believe. I don't look away when I see wrongdoing. That's probably been why I stand alone. It's hard for people to hear the truth, and it's truly hard for people to handle the truth because a lot of people can't, men or women. They simply can't handle the truth. And they'd rather group up simply because somebody slides them a couple of dollars, make them feel better, make them feel a part of the team, right? I just could never understand it. When I was young, I can recall my mom always said, you can't and you should never buy your friends. Meaning, look just what it means. You can't buy friendship, can't buy loyalty, camaraderie. True. Let me rephrase that. You can't buy true friendship, true camaraderie, and true loyalty. Can't buy the real. That shit is priceless. But you can buy the fake, the phony, the knockoff friendship, loyalty. You can buy that knockoff stuff on any corner of any street via these internet streets as well. But you can buy fake loyalty, fake friendship, trust and believe. Over time, that stuff starts to rust and corrode. We seeing it now. When people think they're above the law and they think they bought fake, phony friendship, and some people have sold out for fake, phony friendships, get left high and dry with fake, phony friendships built and paid with fake, phony money. Enjoy. Enjoy your fake, phony friendships, the fake, phony loyalty that you think you have. Could never be me. Never. And that's probably why the people that do get watched and stalked, and they know, they know everything they do to try to bring you down. They're mad because you will not sell out fake, phony people. They're fake, phony friendships because you will not protect these devils and these imps on the internet streets or in the real world that we consider that we know as the simulation, the matrix. When you're around the real and they get a taste, when they get the opportunity to have ever been in your presence, whether it have been on these internet streets, on the real world, trust and believe you'll always live rent free in their minds. And they'll start to hate you, start to dislike you, you real ones out there, because you stood on truth and you didn't look the other way. And when someone asked you, well, what is the truth? You spoke up, you cried out and spared not. And so past friends become enemies because they can't and they didn't and couldn't and wouldn't stand on truth. They became deified. And so now you have people that will watch you and hate you because they got a chance, got a glimpse of you. They got a glimpse of the real, and they let that slip through their hands. So now they have to stand where they stand and proclaim that to be real when all of it is false. Those are just my thoughts. Thought I'd just swing through since I was up this morning early. My real ones out there, y'all keep it real. Keep it real. Don't sell out for a couple of coins of silver and gold, digital money. Stand on truth and speak truth. And if you stand alone, know that you truly are not alone. It just appears that way in the simulation. I'm out, and much, much love.